Hey guys, Tanner Larson here, and in this video I want to give you a quick walkthrough of the Facebook Power Editor. The Power Editor is a more advanced delivery platform and setup platform for dialing in your Facebook ads and getting your campaigns live on Facebook. It's much better to use for setting up your ads than the Ad Manager, and you should be using the Power Editor to do all of your ads. It's got a lot more features and a lot more ability for you to fine-tune and tweak. All right, so the first thing we want to do here is you go to the Power Editor. You have to be using Chrome for it to work perfectly, and you need to go to facebook.com/Power Editor to access it. Or you can access it from your Ads Manager or your Business Manager. You can just click straight over. But if not, the easiest way to do it is just type in facebook.com/Power Editor. Next thing you want to do is create a campaign. Facebook ads are set up into three different tiers. There's campaigns at the top, then there's ad sets, and then there's ads at the bottom. So you have to create, to get one ad live, you have to create a campaign and at least one ad set to make it all happen. So we're going to go through, we're going to create a campaign, and you can start seeing where you have your options here. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is come over here to conversion, and we want to increase conversions on your website. So now we're going to optimize for website conversions. Okay. We're going to click continue. Okay, now we've got our campaign set up, and the goal of the campaign is to optimize for conversions, which is what we want. Now we need to figure out what conversion event we're going to do. So in this case, we're going to set up an ad for a lead. Okay, so we've already set up a lead. I'll show a separate video. I'll show you how to do your pixels and stuff, but we already know we're going to do a ape tape giveaway campaign, so we know that we're optimizing here for the lead. Now guys, if you're watching this video and you haven't yet watched the traffic generation talk on Facebook ads and how that needs to happen, stop watching this video, go back and watch the other one. Okay, so anyway, we're going to optimize for a lead. Okay, then we're going to come down here, and this is for our initial ad set, so we're going to not use a custom audience. We only want to target people, actually we can go US, let's do United Kingdom. We can go, actually, let's just do these two, okay? So let's just say we only want to sell in these two countries. If you only want to sell in the U.S., then only target the U.S., okay? Since we're going to pretend that we don't know our demographics, so we're going to leave it at 18 to 65, and we're not sure yet if men or women are going to buy. Remember, this is our initial ad set. If you know for a fact that only men buy your product, or your product is only for men, then obviously do that targeting. But if you're not really sure who your biggest demographic of buyers is going to be, then leave it alone. You can enter a language here if you want to. And then now it's time to get into the actual interest targeting. Okay, so in this case, we're going to do CrossFit. Okay, because we know people who like ape tape are definitely CrossFit people, all right? And we can do, so what we're doing here, trying to find some different affinity interests that will fit for, there we go, I spelled it wrong, Warrior Dash, okay. All right, so then we come over here and you can see our potential reach is about 16 million people, all right? That's with just a little over that 5 to 15 million person audience size. So what we could do is we could cut down some of these audiences if we needed to get it a little bit under. I'm okay with a 16 million person audience to test, and I know for a fact that CrossFit, Spartan Race, Tough Mudder, and Warrior Dash people all use kinesiology tape. So I'm very comfortable with this targeting to initially start. Okay, I'm going to leave all this. If you want to save this audience, it's a good idea to go ahead and do it. You can name it whatever you want. We'll do CrossFit or tape. Okay. Then you come down here, and for placements, you want to turn off, for these specific ads, turn off everything except for mobile newsfeed and desktop newsfeed. Okay, these are the only ones we want to place on. All right, so we still have our potential reach. We've got our demographics. We've done that. This is our initial ad set for exploratory ads. We want to see what's working. Then it's time to come down here and set up your budget and your schedule. Okay, so daily budget, $20, $30, whatever you want. I'm just going to put, say, $50 in here. And I'm going to run my ad set continuously starting today. So we want to optimize for conversions, okay, and we want to leave it on automatic. Leave the ads to set running all the time, and you can adjust the standard delivery or the accelerated. You don't want to mess with this, guys. you actually want to leave it at standard. If you try to get your ads to show quicker, Facebook has a tendency just to blow your budget, and obviously that doesn't look that good. So if you come down here and you click manual on your conversions though, this is going to give you, we were talking about figuring out what your average conversion is worth. So if you click on manual, Facebook will give you a suggested bid between $11, their average is $11.94, but basically they give you a range between $9.42 and $15.83. So this is what Facebook's initially guessing that your conversion is going to cost you. Each conversion is going to cost you roughly $11, $9, between $9 and $15, right? This is just a guess based on what you're doing here. You haven't run the ads yet. They have no data. So the example here from the training is you want to set your daily budget at 3 to 5 times whatever your minimum bid is going to be. Okay, so at least $9. So we've got it set a couple of times. This will ensure that Facebook optimizes and gives us multiple conversions a day. Now, the more you may have a couple conversions in this range of higher dollars, but for a lead campaign, you're going to have much higher performance. So as Facebook continues to optimize your campaign, your pricing per conversion is going to go down significantly, okay? So you click on manual just to see what the suggested bid is, but highly recommend you leave it back up here on automatic because we have yet to be able to beat Facebook's performance, letting Facebook optimize. We get better results and cheaper prices, okay? So you come down here, you can change the ad set name if you want. We'll just do okay, so we've got our ad set name. We've got everything else placed in here exactly the same way you're taught in the traffic generation module. And you can go back through here and make sure everything is good. Oop, we left out our conversion event. Let me plug it back in. Okay. And click continue. Okay, now it's time to create your ad. Okay, so we've done the campaign. We've got the objective set. We've also got the ad set. We've chosen our conversion event, our audience, our placement, our budget, and our schedule, and we're ready to go. Now it's just time to create the ad. So we're going to do a single image or video in our ads. So we're going to upload an image. Okay, so we're uploading our image. Okay, so you can see I've uploaded the image. It's showing what it's going to look like right here. Set the page that I want it to show for. Okay, and then put in the website URL. In this case, I'm just going to put in. So this is where I put my giveaway URL. Okay, the URL to my squeeze page. All right, so we change our headline. Okay, down here. Okay, and this one, we're going to change this one to sign up. Okay, so now we've got all of this done. We need to come back up here, make sure everything is in place. We want to show advanced options, and then we're actually going to move these around because I want this down here in the news feed link description. Display link, I want to display, so in this case you'd want to make your link look good. Okay, and then we want to go back up here to your text area, and this is where you do the two-step. Criminology, kinesiology, so let's just do. So you've got your entire ad created now. Okay, we've got it turned off on Instagram, the audience network. We're just doing the mobile news feed, and then also the desktop news feed. If you want to see what it's going to look like on mobile, click down here, and you can obviously get the look. So you want to check this, guys, because sometimes your ad looks great on desktop, but doesn't look good on mobile. And if that's the case, then make sure you change that. Okay. All right. So once you have all this, make sure you're pixel tracking. It's showing that it's tracking the correct pixel, tracking all conversions. We've got everything else set up, and then it's time to save to draft. Okay. And then we have our entire breakdown of our ad. We can check everything. We can go back in. We can edit. We can do everything. And then you make it live. Then run the ad, get the data. Again, we're going for 1,000 pixel fires of our actual conversion. So in this case, we're going for 1,000 lead conversions to give us our baseline to go form our lookalike audiences, so we can then go in and dial in our ad sets, go in and dial in our advertising, and really, really make this a profitable list building campaign that can last for the long term. Okay, so in another video, I will show you how to create your lookalike audiences.